let's talk about rationalizing. Suppose you're given a function like the square root of x plus 1 minus 1 divided by x. If it has a radical in it, chances are really good you're going to need to use some sort of rationalization. Now, the first thing you want to do is check, is this 0 over 0? Well, if I just plug in, I get the square root of 1, which is 1, minus 1, over 0, which is 0 over 0. So indeed, I can't do that. Now, you remember, in order to do rationalization, suppose you have the square root of a plus the square root of b divided by a number c. All right? If I wanted to get rid of those square roots, I would multiply by the conjugate. So to multiply by the conjugate, I just change the signs. And I have to make sure I'm fair, and I do the same thing to the denominator. So if this were my situation and I were rationalizing the numerator, then this becomes a, the square root of a squared, minus b, divided by c times the square root of a minus the square root of b. Now, a lot of times we're doing this in the denominator. So we'll have some number, c in the numerator, and we'll have a radical in the denominator. But let's just say in this case, we're adding a number b. We're not even going to do the radical there. In order to rationalize this and get rid of this, I'm going to multiply by the conjugate of the denominator, which just means I'm going to change the sign. So this is the square root of a minus b, and I have to multiply by the same thing in the numerator. So this is c times the square root of a minus b divided by, now this becomes a minus b squared. So you may need to review some of your rationalizing techniques. Let's look at this problem. I see, I've already shown you that I get 0 over 0. So I'm going to want to write the conjugate of this. So I'm just going to come right up here and do it right up here on my problem. X plus 1, and be very clear that this is not under the radical anymore, divided by the square root of x plus 1 plus 1. And I'm going to put my parentheses or my brackets here, so I'm very clear that I'm multiplying across. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm continue your limit. You have to carry this with you wherever you go. So this times this becomes x plus 1 minus 1 divided by x times the square root of x plus 1 plus 1. That goes away, and it looks like I can factor out an x. So this becomes the square root of x plus 1 plus 1. Now I'm going to plug in the value. This is 1 divided by the square root of 1 plus 1, or 1 half. It doesn't matter whether your radical is in the numerator or the denominator. The process is the same. You always, and I'm going to write this in red, multiply by the conjugate of whatever has a square root in it. Okay? Good luck.